Rick is upset. He's 25 and made a decision about what he wants in a career. He attempted college at 18 but was not successful and dropped out after one semester. He was under the impression that he got a B in his class, but when he looked at the transcript, he found he had a D as in dog. What went wrong? Rick appealed his grade to the associate dean. He logged into his Blackboard site and showed the associate dean that he has a grade of 88.67%. He had 133 out of 150 points. He got 86 out of 100 on exam 1 and 47 out of 50 on assignment 1. The associate dean looked at the syllabus. In the grading scale, the associate dean found that the course was not worth 150 points, as was reflected in the total that the student was showing. The total was actually 200. And when the associate dean looked at the bottom of the gradebook, he could see this 50 points in discussion 1, but there were no points there. So the associate dean deduced that perhaps what the student was seeing was 133 points out of 200 rather than 133 points out of 150. The associate dean called the instructor. The instructor confirmed that the problem was that the student was seeing 133 points out of a possible 150. As the gradebook was calculating a running total, it exempted the discussion that the student had missed. The student claimed that he thought that the instructor had said that the discussions weren't necessary. If the instructor had added the grade of 0 into the discussions, the student would have seen that the student had a 66.5% rather than the 88% that the student thought that the student had in the class. The student went back to his view after the instructor added the 0 in and saw that he did indeed have a 66.5%. However, the student left the situation feeling that he had been misled by the Blackboard gradebook. It is very important to put zeros in the gradebook if the student is not going to get credit on an assignment, so that the student doesn't have an inflated perception of what their actual grade is.